Hello, it's Lisa Davies, Law of Attraction MasterClass, and I'm going to talk to you about the path of joy and my immediate experience with regards to this. So literally I have just recovered from tears of joy that I've had because of what the universe has delivered for me. And for some people it may seem really small, but I just want to point out how deliberate the universe can be in a way that it will work for you, and hopefully this example of an experience I've just had will give you an idea of how the universe can work and weave different ways. So earlier on today I recorded a video on the universal invitation, which I took up and had a process where I had a joyous moment. And so I've been on a bit of a high today, been vibrationally very aligned, and I've been focusing on some of the things that I want and some of the things that I don't want, as we all do. And one of the things I realised today that I've been struggling with is I was currently looking for a job, and then I really asked myself what was it I was looking for, and it was the fact that I'm looking for stable income. So I've got my businesses, but because of our family, because of our needs, because of the financial commitments, to the stretch that we've created at this moment in time, I'm really looking for a stable income. And who wouldn't want to look for a stable income? And being reminded by someone absolutely amazing who does branding, Sarah Hart, watching her webinar the other week, I realised that she used law of attraction, whether accidentally or on purpose, in terms of having fun with Facebook strategy on how to calibrate that. And I turned that around and thought, actually that's it, isn't it? So I should be looking for fun ways to find stable income. So I got really excited about this because it meant that I defined exactly what it was that I wanted, and I was very open into what form that it would come. Now, after focusing on this and just thinking about that and having that emotion about how fun that would be, about half an hour later I got a phone call about a very interesting role. And then I went through the process and I kind of kicked back a little bit, and I was trying to specify a bit more what I wanted, what I didn't want, and then after the phone call kind of thought, I really kicked myself here. I realised that there are many ways to where you want to go, and I may be pushing back on something that the universe is offering to me, especially because of what I've been putting out there recently. So I talked through a few things and with my husband and got a little bit clearer on what it is that I want, how I can accomplish things, and that I can actually take back what I've just done and realign it if I want to. He's not into law of attraction, so I use different language. And then I got myself ready to go out and pick something up from the shop, and in doing so I kind of faffed about and thought I had forgotten something, and came back in a room and another, and I had everything with me, and I thought, this is very interesting. I'm sure this is the universe's way of creating perfect timing. So with that in my mind, and a belief that I truly have, I went out to go to the shop, and I was driving along thinking, tying up my mind, not really concentrating on what I was doing. I'd completely forgotten about the fact that I was going to the shop, the fact that I needed somewhere to park, the fact that the parking can be difficult, and I usually concentrate on getting a space. And it just happened right in front of me. Basically I had two cars pulling out right in front of me in a very obstructive kind of way, and I was like, they're kind of getting in my way, I don't mind them being there. And I realised actually these two cars pulling out at the same time were giving me enough room to park right opposite the shop that I needed to go in, right opposite. And I just thought, I wasn't even thinking where I needed to park, and the universe has just done it for me, because I've taken it as a given that I always get a car parking space. But this close wow, I know I'm on the path of alignment, and I know that I am on the path of joy. And I kind of leaped into that shop, and I was very happy, and I came out of there, and as I really kind of took in what had happened, I had just tears rolling down my face, because these really were tears of joy. The fact that I now know that anything I ask for at a very unconscious level, like I'm going to the shop and I want a space, and I want a space as close to the shop as I can so I can nip in and nip out, and I've got to get back, and I've got these things to do, all these things that are going on at the back of my mind. I wasn't consciously thinking about this. The universe has delivered for me because I am aligned. So what I want to say to you is find the path of joy, and it's all about the small steps. So what I did earlier on by taking up the invitation to participate in something has then led to something joyous, and then I focused on something else joyous and something else joyous. So I started off with a day that wasn't going really my way, and some of that stuff has still come up in the rest of the day, but I've pulled myself back into alignment, kept pulling myself back, focus on something good. What's good about that event? What's good about the person that's at that event? Why do they care? And what is their purpose? And what are they trying to do? And I was focusing on all these good things about them, as well as going, don't focus on it then, just don't focus on it, focus on something else instead. And in doing all of this, and it takes a bit of practice, things come in, and actually then the universe basically works for you. The universe will stop traffic for you. The universe will create car parking spaces, and if it can do that, it will create the jobs that you want, the business that you want, the lifestyle that you actually secretly want, the stuff you really want. Sometimes you think you want certain things, it's not actually that. I thought I wanted a job. That isn't what I want, because actually that does cause me conflict. I want a stable income. When you start getting clear about what it is that you want, and that you then don't have the conflict going on inside of you, the language is just so important. So get really clear, keep asking yourself if it doesn't feel right, if there's still resistance, you haven't articulated it, you haven't found that one thing that it's about. And then when you do, and you get clear on that, and then you work on the fact that you're in the right place in other things that are going on in your life, get clear on what you want, then go out and find joy. Find joy, find joy, find joy. Spend your time in joy. You only have to ask once, you genuinely do. If you ask more than once, you no longer trust the universe. So that's why go and find something you enjoy. Listen to music you enjoy. Go and play the sports that you enjoy. Go to the pub that you love the most. Go and book a holiday. Whatever it is that's going to give you joy. Read a book. Start a new hobby. Whatever it is, do that, and then things just start coming into you like just at a rapid space, and in ways that you couldn't imagine. In the same way that some of this negative stuff comes into our life, and we think, well, where the heck did that come from? Well, you thought about it, you paid it enough attention that you matched that vibration, and it came into your life. And that's, it's hard to accept sometimes that that's the way it works. When you start to do it for the good things, when you start to realise that you've got the people in your life that you love the most, your partner, or you've got a great job, or because you've got wonderful friends or wonderful family, or you love a particular hobby, and how bad it was that you came into that. All of these things that you have in your life that you love came about through joy, and because the place you were at when they first came into your life, you were aligned. And so it's about recreating that quite deliberately. It is practice, it is being aware, and it is about pulling yourself back in the minute you feel like you're out of alignment. Every day is progress from the day before. So I can assure you that there are many dips that we're all going to have, but as long as you feel like you're escalating in some way, and sometimes because you don't trust, it doesn't come immediately, because you test. It doesn't work in a test. It really is about coming back to you and believing in it. And I'm sure you're going to have many gifts that you find, and more evidence for you. So share your evidence here that the universe is working for you, and I'd love to watch those videos. And if you'd like to join the Law of Attraction Masterclass, then come over on Facebook and join that too. That's it for today. I'm not going to have a night out, and I won't be coming back online anymore for today, but I wish you a wonderful day. Bye for now.